I just released a video of our newer water trailer setup here. What me seems like a modern state-of-the-art water wagon, but to some it may be a little outdated. But if you see in this video how far we've come, you'll see why I think this is state-of-the-art. Hose reel, 65-gallon mix tank, brand new pump, 3,750 gallons worth of storage. But I want you to take a look at how far our water trailers have come over the years. From the very first trailer we used, Redneck Engineering at its finest, the very first trailer we used, to our trailers through the years to this one. And I've built several water trailers over the years. I've never really bought one set up. I've always built them myself to do what I needed to do at the time. But when we built this one, I tried to build it for it to be one to last me the rest of my life. All right, y'all may laugh at me, but that trailer sitting right there that we're using just as a base to pull that feeder around was my first ever water trailer. That'll I set a 275-gallon tank on it and a Honda generator, and I let that 275-gallon tank pour out into a wash tub that we set a sump pump down in to fill the sprayer at. At the time I had a 300-gallon 3-point boom sprayer, and by the time we added our chemical in there, it was just about a perfect fill up. But no joke, that was my first ever water trailer. This is the tote that I had sitting on my first trailer. And the second trailer, we went to 2 totes. And then the third trailer we had, we went to 3 totes. But I'll show you the trailer we used for my second trailer in just a second. So this right here is the second water trailer I ever had. It's just a four-wheel trailer. The floor was in good shape when I was pulling it. At the time, I was tickled to death to have this trailer. This was my granddad's old trailer, and it actually worked quite nicely. We had one tote on the back we carried water, and one tote on the front we carried water on, and had a pump right here in the middle. And the good thing about this trailer was I was still adding my chemicals in the top of the sprayer, but I carried my chemicals right here in the center, and I could back my sprayer just right up here and stand on the deck of the trailer and dump my chemicals in the top of the sprayer while it filled up. And I wish I had a picture of this setup, but I don't. They just got lost somewhere over time. But it worked real good at the time for what we needed. The biggest drawback of this was about the max you could pull this trailer was 45 miles an hour, which is really good for a four-wheel trailer. It's about the best pulling four-wheel trailer I've ever pulled. But right now, it's just as y'all can tell, it's just a junk catching trailer. Again, guys, you may laugh, but at the time, I thought I was on top of the world. I was using what I had at the time. I was young, single, didn't have much money, but I had a dream, and I did whatever it took to make that dream work. So let's go up here and look at our third trailer. So this was actually my third water trailer. And as many of y'all know that watch our channel, this trailer actually still gets some use. In the past configuration that we had this trailer in, we had two 275-gallon two 275 gallon totes sitting up here on the front, one in the middle here between the axles, and all my mixing station and stuff was on the back. All my mixing stuff was here on the back. And this trailer, you could not pull it with a regular pickup because it was so tongue heavy that you would squat your truck terribly. I actually had a 1985 International Eagle that I pulled this with that had a receiver hitch built into it. And I'll include that picture. But we ran that setup a long time. And it worked really good. And when we decommissioned that trailer and went to the near yellow trailer here, we set this trailer up for starter fertilizer and we still run it. Right here, this is a 500 gallon tank. When I'm running 5 gallons to the acre of starter fertilizer, I can get over 100 acres, and 100 acres is a pretty big day for me with my 8-row planter. And on it we have a 100 gallon freshwater tank to flush the fertilizer out of the hose, and then have a 15 gallon mixed tank to add our zinc or micronutrients, fungicide, whatever we want to add to our starter fertilizer. That brings us to the current water trailer I was using. This is a S&N 1,000 gallon trailer. We actually had two different versions of it. We had the version where we did not have this deck up here to set bulk tanks on. It was just a cone, and then it had that 15 gallon mixed tank on it. Well, we ran that for a year or two. Another story on this, I actually traded some bean cutting for this trailer, and I really didn't have any intentions of getting the trailer. They just told my buddy to hook to it and brought it down here, and it was sitting in my shop, and the rest is history. It's been a real good trailer. But we really 2 years ago we really revamped this trailer. We cut the frame, extended it. You can see that diamond plate there. That's where and sorry, I'm using the LED light and it does funky things to my camera. But we did that plate there to reinforce, you know, where we added that steel in. Put this deck up here where we could carry totes. Added this 35 gallon mixed tank. And we got back here on the back. We added this bumper on the back. Put these LED lights in. And built this rack to be able to carry more jugs. And on this trailer, we fixed it up. This is a battery to run or pump on our totes, and I wired it into the plug on the truck we pull it with. And while you're running down the road, the alternator on the truck keeps the battery charged, so you don't have to worry about that. That might be a 2-inch flow meter, and we just reduced down 1.5 inches. Yep, that's what we're doing. But anyways, I got a whole video on this trailer if y'all want to watch it. One of the first YouTube videos I ever made, and I will put a card up in the corner if you want to watch that video. But where we completely revamped that. And this may be a totally separate video, or it may be tagged on to another one. We'll just have to see how it goes. But I appreciate y'all watching it, and just remember, if you work hard, good things will come. I hope good things come to us anyways, because we sure work hard. But y'all be good.